got an object. Let's say this is your object. This object is under observation right now. It is under investigation. It is under investigation. This object, it's under investigation. And that something which is under investigation, what do you call that as? You call that as your system. Something which is under investigation, you call that as the system. Let's say mass of this object is m, volume is v, temperature is T. Let's say mass is m, volume is v, temperature is T. Okay, number one. For example, if I divide this object into two equal parts, I divided the same object into two equal parts. Now, for example, I am taking this part separately here. I'm just taking this part. I'm just taking this part, right? Can you tell me what will be the mass of this object? It is going to be m by 2. Volume of this object, v by 2. But temperature of this object will be T only, right? It's pretty much simple, you know. See, look at this particular one. This object. This object. This object, right? Let's say the temperature of this marker is 25 degrees centigrade. If I cut this marker into two parts, right? The temperature of that part also will be 25 only. That's what I did over here. So first of all, this entire object was my system. Now, only this part is my system. Only this part is under investigation. So basically, am I changing the size of the system? Yes, I'm changing the size of the system. Initially, this whole object was under investigation. Now, only this smaller part is under investigation. So I can say I'm changing the size of the system. On changing the size of the system, is the mass of the system changing? Yes. Is the volume of the system changing? Yes. Is the temperature of the system changing? No. Let me tell you, those properties of the system whose value changes, those properties of the system whose value changes on changing the size of the system, on changing the amount of substance present in the system, you call those as the extensive properties. So your mass and volume are extensive. Since temperature did not change on changing the size of the system, so temperature is intensive, right? Temperature is intensive. Perfect. So extensive properties, these are the properties of the system whose value depends on the size of the system. Intensive properties, their values does not depend on the size of the system. I believe